that does eliminate them. So as you said, they do take forward what they learned over the course of the season, and we'll see that continue on in seasons to come. But for now, they're going to take their knowledge here up against each other as George Mason C is taking on Nova here in game one. Just a few seconds in after the restart, it looks like things are already getting started with some nice pace behind them.
All right, and GMUC trying to attack first, and it will. It's I don't give a bother. Giving a bother for the first 15 seconds, scoring first. GMUC on top.
I don't give a bother. Putting it in. Nice and clean shot. Really no defense coming out there. John was in the vicinity, but not close enough to have a save opportunity come out as GMUC takes the lead in this one 1-0, 15 seconds in.
George Mason C attacking first. Nova allowing another early goal. It's now Speckled Penny for GMU. Back in the defensive end. Trying to clear it out. Caboose. Now back in Nova's defensive end. GMU looking to add another goal. That ball dangerously close from hitting that back post and in.
Yeah, really close there. Speckled Penny almost getting the shot off. Unfortunately, not quite there. But Speckled Penny's going to send it back in for another opportunity.
Ball played into the side wall. Nova looking to keep it in. I don't give a bother looking for the clearance. Speckled Penny pushing up. Caboose, the shot just too high and bounces off of a Mason player and in, and Nova has tied it up. 3:48 remaining.
Yeah, Speckled Penny sending that one back out. I don't know if there's a little bit of miscommunication or what happened there in the end, but that shot does go high, as you said. George Mason getting on the end of it. I believe it was No You with the final touch there, tying things up 1-1. Northern Virginia Community College puts their first goal of the series on the board.
All even at 1 apiece. I don't give a bother. Follow-up shot straight down the middle, but it'll be deflected off the side. I don't give a bother getting the credit for the goal. And Mason C back on top 2-1.
I don't give a bother going up. A nice little pass coming out from No You as well. Northern Virginia getting on the end of that one, but not enough to get the clearance out as it does find its way into the goal in the end. 2-1 GMUC back in the lead. 3:35 left to go here in game one. So far, John, this one's been very back and forth. I feel like between all the matches we've seen, this one very much so has been the closest, at least early on in game one. We've seen a lot of game ones be pretty one-sided so far tonight. This one going back and forth, and Caboose tying things back up once again. 2-2, 3:20 left to go here in game one as we're all tied back up.
Yeah, both teams have struggled a little bit this season, but playing against each other, it's definitely a back and forth affair, even on the scoreboard as well. What might be our closest matchup of the evening, all tied up at 2 apiece. And that's not going to last long as No You will break the deadlock just seconds later. And Mason back on top 3-2.
Nice shot there from No You. A bit of a long shot. We do see Nova trying to move back on goal. But again, if you see aggressive teams come out, you're going to pull more players up. You're going to have them off to the sides a bit. I believe a player was gathering boots there. Not 100% sure as we didn't see the full camera angle. In the end, George Mason capitalizing on it and finding that goal. Now up by 1 once again in the series. Or up in the game, rather.
3 minutes to go, and it's back and forth affair, and it's all tied up. No lead is safe here, Joey. George Mason C and Northern Virginia Community College, all even now, 3 apiece. On the face-off, ball still stuck through midfield. Ability for Nova. Looking for their first lead. Ball will get cleared out. I don't give a bother with the clearance. Now looking to go on the attack. Is pushing up. Caboose will play it up and over the Nova goal. Now the ball into the corner. No You has 3 Nova players around him. I don't give a bother. Pushes it into the corner. Speckled Penny just unable to get a hold of the ball. Now it's Nova looking to go the other way. John picks up the boost. The shot goes in. I don't give a bother with the save. Ability back on time on the defensive end for the save. Now Ability with the long range clear. Speckled Penny is there. No You was even farther back in case it got through. No You now backtracking towards the goal. Easily pushed aside. Just over 2 minutes left here in game one. All even at 3 apiece. Ability on goal frame. Won't get it to go. Hits both posts. Couldn't get that lucky roll. No tap in from his teammates. The ball hits the crossbar and down. Caboose with the save. Nothing but post and crossbar for both teams. Ball flying back into the corner. Caboose looking to try to send it out of the defensive end. Now John will help. Gets credit for the save. Mason C trying to push up. Shot pushed aside. Speckled Penny looking for possession. Back towards midfield. Shot goes too high. The rebound. Speckled Penny will find the back of the net, and Mason C has a lead once again with 1:23 remaining.
Big goal coming out. Speckled Penny getting on the end of it. A nice little back turn there. John, the story of this game has been back and forth goals. We see George Mason C score a first, then Nova answers. That's happened 3 times. Now GMUC going up for their fourth. Plenty of time for Nova to once again find that answer, but the clock continues to tick down, so there can only be so many answers found in the rest of this game one.
Oh, you looking for the clearance? Will bounce the ball to the ground. Caboose unable to hold on to it. I don't give a bother. We'll play it in. The centering feed. Speckled Penny couldn't get there in time. Ability now looking to go the other way. 1 minute left to go. Ball off the backboard. I don't give a bother looking to pick it up. No one's home. Will try to walk it all the way in, and will. Cutting it just a little close. Nova almost got back in time, but I don't give a bother. Finishes it off. It's 5-3 for Mason.
John, that's the trend breaker right there. I'm silent because that could be the end of Nova here in game one. They still have time to work with. They have 49 seconds left to play here, but the trend has been broken. Nova did not find that answer to the fourth goal. They found an answer to the first 3, but that fourth one not coming out quick enough as GMU finds the answer to their own goal, extending that lead now up by 2. 35 seconds left. Nova needing to find 2 goals here to tie things up.
30 seconds left. Speckled Penny with the save. Caboose looking for that top shelf shot. The follow-up looking for ability. The redirect won't go. John looking for that centering feed. Not strong enough. I don't give a bother. And No You with the clearance. Now looking to go on the attack. Plays it around. No You. The shot just unable to find the angle. Ball back towards midfield. John looked to play it off the wall. Just missed it. Ball's now into the corner. No, you will send the ball to the ground, and it's a 5-3 win for George Mason C over Northern Virginia Community College here in game one, and what was a back-and-forth affair between both of these teams until late when Mason finally pulled away.
Yeah, absolutely. If game one tells us anything, this could be a very fun series ahead of us. Both these teams going head-to-head. GMUC finding the goal and continuing to find those leads time and time again. But Nova, quick answers within 20 or 30 seconds of each of those GMU goals until the end. Once they hit that 4-3 stride, GMU found that 5th goal, found the lead they needed, and ended up closing out game one with it. Now they're up 1-0 in the series heading into game two.
On the start, Nova will push into Mason's defensive end, looking to go on the attack here early. And it's going to be a near post shot and in for Caboose. Nova on the board first, only took 7 seconds.
Ability off the wall. Caboose steals the boost there. Ability, another tap, and then Caboose goes up and puts it right down. No You in a little bit of the vicinity of the goal, but not close enough as Nova finds the lead. John, if trends continue to stay true, we'll see a George Mason answer here coming about 15 to 20 seconds later.
Start the countdown. Oh, it was going to be a lot less than there, but it hit the post. No You just inches away from tying this one up. Speckled Penny will play back in. John intercepts it for Nova. And it's going to be Speckled Penny for Mason. I think that might have been 21 seconds there, Joey. We're going to go ahead and give it to you, though. It's all even at 1 apiece.
Trends continue here in this series. George Mason finding that equalizer. Now, typically, at least from what we saw in game one, our very limited sample size here, George Mason was usually the one scoring first. Nova changing things up this game, finding that first score. We'll see if GMU can switch the tides up here. About 45 seconds in so far in this game two. Again, George Mason in the lead of the series. Both these teams high-flying. Both these teams taking a number of shots so far in the series.
Now it's time for Nova. Can they continue? They will. It is Caboose. 2-1 for Nova. 4:12 to go. 3 goals already here in game 2. On the restart, we'll see if MAEC can continue the trend now, or will Nova be able to build upon their lead? Ability now through midfield along the side wall, plays into the corner. Shot playing in. John stayed down the middle. Ball didn't quite get there. Out speckled Penny along the sidewall. Ball intercepted by Nova. Going around the corner. Looking to drop down. And a good clearance from Mason. Not out of danger yet. No, you for Mason. Looking to even it back up. Down the middle. Caboose is there. Keeps this one even. Ball now in the corner. Caboose looks to play it in, but Speckled Penny comes flying in. The centering feed will be put away by No You, and with 3:11 to go, the back and forth continues. It's all tied up at 2 apiece.
You gotta love this series. Speckled Penny coming in there, getting the pinch. No You eventually getting onto the end of that ball, sending it right on frame in a beautiful shot to tie things up. 3:11 here left to go in game 2. Everything tied up once again. The trend continuing. We see Northern Virginia Community College finding that first score. GMU with quick answers back to back.
3 minutes to go, all even at 2. Approaching the halfway mark. Both teams all even. Speckled Penny through midfield for Mason. The demo coming out onto Caboose. No You picks it up for Mason once again, looking to go on the attack. Goes aerial. The shot near a post won't go. Now it's ability through midfield. No You will pick it back up, puts it on frame and in. Nobody was home playing defense. And it's 3-2 for Mason.
Big play there for Mason, changing up the trend. Nova has been leading the first goal all game long, rather. George Mason did in game 1. GMU finding a crucial game 3 here. Still plenty of time on the clock for both teams to score more goals, but GMU finding their first lead here of game 2.
Penny in the corner for Mason. Caboose with the save. Mason looking to add on to their score. No You will play it back down. 1:45 remaining. Caboose with the save. Nova looking to even this one back up after 2 unanswered goals from George Mason. Ability shot, sneaks it under the crossbar and in, and it's all even at 3 apiece. 1:30 to go in game number 2.
I don't know if it's his ability or not, John, but making it look super clean here. No You way off positioning. Not able to get there in time. His ability just curves it right around him and into that goal. 3-3 all tied up. 1:30 left to go here in game 2. John, the scoring continues. Answers back and forth. George Mason, right around this time, ended up extending their lead and finding 2 goals up in game 1. We'll see if they can make it happen here in game 2 as Northern Virginia College scored the most previous one.
1:15 to go. It's around this time last game that Mason really opened it up when it was also tied 3-3. No You going up, ability going up for Nova as well. 1 minute remaining. All even. We'll see who will be able to score a late winner, or are we heading to overtime? The shot near post from Speckled Penny. That was a snipe, makes it 4-3 for Mason.
Big play from Mason, once again finding the lead, John. A nice little corner angle there. We do see a potential save coming out from Caboose, but just slightly behind as the last car in that train. 4-3, George Mason in the lead. 36 seconds left to go here in Game 2. Nova, we've seen them answer before. We saw them answer in Game 1. We saw them answer again in Game 2. We'll see if they can answer here in the final 30 seconds of this Game 2 opportunity.
Speckled Penny looking to put this one away. John with the save. Billy looking to drop down from above. Speckled Penny with the save, keeping Mason's lead intact. Now Billy looks to pick it up. Speckled Penny back on defense. A shot too high. The follow-up on target and in for Caboose. 5 seconds to go, and Nova has tied it up.
Big play from Caboose, getting the job done. Going up here, I don't give a bother, trying to get in there in time, but not able to, as we see the equalizer come through. 5 seconds left, John, and this one looks possibly destined for overtime.
And heading to overtime, next goal wins. It is sudden death. Mason looking to go up 2-0 in the series. Nova looking to even it up at 1 apiece. The ball bouncing over. It's a dangerous opportunity. Nova with the clearance. Ability with the save on no use shot. Ability now through midfield, trying to set Nova up for a chance. Ball sailing all the way back. Strong off the backboard. No U is there. Looking to hold on possession. Puts it through midfield, but a strong challenge from Nova. Push it to the opposite side wall. Speckled Penny quickly racing back to the corner. Ability is there for Nova. We'll play it along the side wall. No U will play it back in. Actually looks like they may have taken a deflection off of a Nova car. So Nova will pick it up as it falls deep into George Mason's defensive end. Ball played across face of the goal. Over a minute gone by in overtime, 4-4. Ball played back in by I don't give a bother. Ability through midfield for Nova. Ball picked up by Caboose. The shot off the crossbar and post, but it stayed out. Still all tied. 1:30 has gone by here in overtime. Now through midfield once again. No U with the clearance. Looks like it'll be just wide, but the follow-up push aside by Ability. Caboose into the corner for Nova. Good clearance by Speckled Penny. Now approaching that 2-minute mark here in overtime. A dangerous chance here. No U couldn't get high enough. Looks like Nova was able to tip it up just and over to cut that attack out. Now it's No U going back to the other end. Decides to go for the boost. Probably the right call. Sends it back in. Caboose looking to challenge. Ball played going towards goal, just wide. Nova now struggling to get the ball out of their defensive end. Mason starting to put that pressure on. Now with the clearance. Long range, just wide. Speckled Penny was there on the post regardless. Ball looks to be played back in. No U with the interception from the side wall. Now through midfield. Looking for I don't give a bother. The shot. Nobody's home. And I don't give a bother on a beautiful counter. Makes it 5-4. George Mason C leads the series 2-0.
Yeah, that one went long, John. Almost half a game being played there at the end in overtime. 2:33 on the clock there for the OT. George Mason in the end finding the shot, though, right around midfield, getting the job done. Now up 2-0 in the series. Nova pushing them in Game 1, pushing them again in Game 2. But in the end, GMU finding ways to close out the games and now find themselves up by 2 in the series.
Up by 2, and what a back and forth match this has been in Game 1. It took Mason to the final minute to finally go up by 2 goals. Here in Game 2, Nova scoring with under 5 seconds left to go, tying the game up, forcing overtime. A 2-minute overtime. It's just absolutely incredible going back and forth. Mason able to score the game winner on that beautiful counter play. Now puts them in position to finish Nova off here in Game 3 with a clean 3-0 sweep. Nova has stepped up throughout today. They've played incredibly well. They haven't let being down affect them. They've been resilient. They've gone back and forth with GMUC, a strong GMUC team that is learning a lot from that A team as well. We're seeing some glimpses of some of those same strategies coming from GMUA being performed in the C squad as well. So this Nova team is really starting to grow. We're starting to see that chemistry really come together. And who knows, they might be able to pull one away from GMUC here in game 3.
Absolutely. We'll see what happens as the players should be loading in here any moment. Yeah, overall, both teams showing improvements over the course of the season. We said it with GMUC. I believe they even took a game off GMUA, something that very few teams have been able to do so far this season. So maybe they're scrim partners. Maybe they have a little bit of inside information there. But regardless, it still takes skill to get the job done, and they were able to do it in that series. So far, finding some skill in this one as well as they lead 2-0 heading into game 3, looking to close this one out here.
Boost for Nova through midfield. Speckled Penny goes up to try to intercept the ball. No, the shot hits the crossbar. Mason looking to threaten early. Speckled Penny's follow-up wasn't able to get on target. Now it's ability for Nova going the other way. Plays it into the corner. A chance here. Caboose and John were both there. Caboose gets the shot off, but Speckled Penny gets the save. No, now on the side wall. Joey, it looks like we're in for another back and forth game as both of these teams pressing each other back into their defensive end, back and forth.
Yeah, John, after game 1 and game 2, I think it's pretty safe to say that there is a good chance that game 3 will be similar. Both these teams have very similar styles, and they've been clashing back and forth all game long as No slides that one into goal. That is a crazy shot. Watch the replay, fans at home. This one's beautiful. Speckled Penny off the wall. No finding the tap just before Northern Virginia was able to turn that one away. On the scoreboard, just a minute in, 1-0, GMU finds the lead.
An ability was right there on the goal line, just missed it by an inch or two from keeping that one out. But Mason striking first. We'll see if Nova's able to bounce back. They've been able to do that in both game 1 and game 2. Speckled Penny goes up for the save, keeping that clean sheet intact for now. We'll see as we've been averaging about 15 to 20 seconds between both teams when one scores before the other one does. We'll see if that streak continues. It looks like it will, as it's John for Northern Virginia Community College striking back, and it's 1-1 with 3:36 remaining.
John, that's John's smiley face. Look at that little smile at the end there, and he's smiling after that goal as well. Tying things up 1-1 here. The theme continues in this series. 3:36 left to go, though. It did take longer for that first goal to fall. Now they continue to rain down, though, with that clock continuing to tick as well.
Ball played into the corner. Caboose trying to put the pressure back on. John coming off of that goal for Nova. Caboose with the save as Mason looks to respond. It's trying to go back in. Ability will push it back. Now the ball into the corner. Ability is kind of hanging out there, trying to find a read on the ball, see where it was going to go. Now Caboose going the other way. A misplay from John for Nova will let Speckled Penny get the clearance, but it's going to bounce back after a crucial turnover. May have gone off of a Mason player, but Nova is now up 2-1.
Yeah, good shot here coming out from Nova. Ability, I don't know if that was quite the angle he was looking for, but in the end, it gets that deflection and it ends up going into goal. So favor for Nova there as they take the lead up 2-1 now. Just under 3 minutes left to go here in game 3.
Approaching that halfway mark. Nova with the lead so far. We'll see if Mason is able to respond. Caboose through midfield, beats one defender. Speckled Penny pushes up. We'll get the clearance from the defensive end. Now Speckled Penny looking for that centering feed. Sends it high. Ability will play it down. I don't give a bother is there. Into the corner for Mason. Ability with the clearance. Speckled Penny is there. Trying to rotate, put that pressure on. It's on frame. Had a chance and Ability got back just in time. That was dangerous. The positioning left that goal wide open for Mason. Follow-up, puts it on target, but sends it too high. Ability with the clearance. will intercept it towards midfield and play it back in. Not out of danger yet for Nova. So now they're on the attacking third. Puts it on net. It is Caboose. And Nova has their first 2-goal lead of the series with 2 minutes to go. It's 3-1 for Nova.
Yeah, good stuff there. Ability passing to Caboose on the wall. Caboose able to handle it and then eventually take the shot. Nova starting to come alive here in game 3. This is their biggest lead of the series so far, finding a 2-goal lead rather over George Mason here in game 3. 2 minutes to go though. George Mason has found answers before and they could do it again here, but Nova continuing to try to rain down the shots.
Under 2 minutes to go. John with the save. No you taken out by Caboose. The shot from Ability sneaks under the crossbar, and Nova is now up 4-1 over Mason C.
Nova coming alive. Ability going up high, sending that one in. Speckle Penny almost getting there in time, but not enough boost to get the job done there as Nova finds the fourth, now up by 3. 4-1, 143 left to go here in game 3.
Go Penny into the corner. Mason finds themselves down by 3 for the first time in the series. I don't give a bother trying to clear their defensive end. Nova trying to put that pressure back on. Now it's no you. Along the side wall, sneaks it around Ability. The centering feed, Speckle Penny can't get there. Ability back off that side wall once again, trying to clear the zone. Couple of misplays there. Lets Ability finally clear it out. Caboose, the follow-up. Just to the right of the post. 1 minute to go. I don't give a bother with the save. Now down by 3. Mason has to make something happen if they're trying to close this one out in 3. The follow-up shot hits the crossbar. That could have been the dagger for Nova with 45 seconds to go.
Yeah, Nova turning up the heat here. George Mason having a very tough time clearing this ball out as Nova just continues to rain the shots down, and another one goes through as Ability tacks on a 5th. Nova now up by 4 goals, 5-1, 38 seconds left to go here in game 3. John, this is looking pretty closely like a 2-1 series.
38 seconds to go. Game 4 seems all but certain right now. Almost everything, including being certain. Only 30 seconds to go. 4-goal deficit. Very tough. Make that a 5-goal deficit. As Ability will go ahead and punch home goal number 6 for Nova. 29 seconds to go.
If the final nail was not in the coffin, this is it right there as Ability puts another one into the net. 6-1, Nova up by 5 now. Under 30 seconds left to go. George Mason might find an answer, but it's not going to be enough answers to tie this scoreline up as we look destined to head for that game 4.
And Ability will make it 7-1 for Nova over Mason C. I think it's pretty safe to call this game in favor of Nova by now. If it wasn't goal number 5, it was goal 6 and goal 7. So it will be 2-1 in the series at the conclusion of this game, pending. I really don't even think they have enough time to make a 6-goal comeback with 20 seconds, even if it was just a bunch of face-off goals. Would be very difficult to do. And Ability is going to throw home goal number 8 as well with 13 seconds to go.
Yeah, that's Ability's 6th goal here in game 2, just absolutely dominating. 6 of the 8 goals scored by Nova here. Ability on fire here in game 3, really getting the job done for his team, keeping them alive as George Mason looked at possibly closing out the series heading into this game, but now looking at being forced into a game 4.
Ball played into the corner. Bunch of demos coming out on both sides now. Ability looking just to run the timeout. An Ability with a 6-goal performance for Northern Virginia Community College will stop the sweep attempt from George Mason C, and we'll head into game 4. Joey, that was the game we wanted to see from Nova. That was the kind of dominant performance people have been looking for from this Nova team. They're able to change their ability, no pun intended, their strategy, pardon me, and their ability to play this game by adapting to what George Mason's C team was offering them. And they just really took it to them. I mean, that was a very impressive performance.
Yeah, Nova overall playing really well. They're getting good passes off, doing a good job of finding stops as well. And whenever they had any kind of defensive opportunity, they were able to clear it out and end up sending it back the other way and turning that right into an offensive possession for their own. Ability got to be the MVP of that one, though. A giant star player for the side of Nova. 6 goals in that series is huge, absolutely putting the team on his back. But again, it was a team effort. There were some great passes, some great assists that made those goals happen. But in the end, Ability getting a number of the credit as far as that goal sheet goes. We'll see what they can get done here in Game 4 as GMU still leads the series up 2-1.
Yeah, we'll see how George Mason C rebounds after that really strong performance from Nova. Will they be able to put that behind them and stop Ability and his ability to score a ton of goals? That will be the key to success here for this George Mason team, as I Don't Give a Bother picks up a save on Ability. The ball will roll all the way back into Nova's defensive end. Mason needs to find some way to get their offense going. John for Nova plays it in. Caboose on the side looking for that centering feed. May have played a little too high. The drop shot from above, just too high above the crossbar as well. Speckled Penny with the clearance. Caboose coming in will play it into the corner. I Don't Give a Bother. The centering feed will get pushed aside. Speckled Penny now into the corner. Mason trying to find their offense once again after only scoring 1 goal in Game 3. Caboose looking for that clearance back through midfield. Ability will help out. It's going to be I Don't Give a Bother to play it back the other way. Ball bounces back and forth. Speckled Penny with the save. So the ball sails over Caboose, but just wide. Ability will get taken out by No You. I Don't Give a Bother will pick the ball up. For Mason, the shot may be too high. Doesn't matter. Caboose was there for the save. Speckled Penny back up towards the ceiling. I Don't Give a Bother. The redirect on target and in. Mason C striking first. 3:08 to go, and we have our first goal, and that's in favor of George Mason.
Mason C striking first through I Don't Give a Bother, but John, it took some time to do that. I believe this doubled the pace of what we've seen the longest goal in this series so far. Almost a full 2 minutes to find this one. In the end, GMUC does it with just about half the time left on the clock, about 30 seconds more than that. We'll see if they can hold on to that lead as Nova's going to look to score and try to answer it pretty quickly.
Under 3 to go. No You for Mason. Can't be comfortable with a 1-goal lead. This Nova team just dropped 7. I believe it was 7 or 8 possible goals last game. They're able to score quick and fast. Approaching the halfway mark here in Game 4. Caboose flying up and over. No You. Strong challenge in the air. And Ability will send it back in. No You with the save. Now it's I Don't Give a Bother through midfield along the side wall. Ability with the clearance into the corner. Looking to go on the attack. Back through midfield. Speckled Penny. Nobody is home, and that will drop in. And George Mason's C team is now up 2-0 with 2:12 remaining.
Yeah, a little bit of poor clearance there coming out from Nova off the wall. In fact, it gets cleared right to Speckled Penny, who takes it the other way. No You there just in case a secure is needed, but in the end it is not, as GMU finds themselves up 2-0. Just over 2 minutes left to play here in Game 4.
Nova looking for that clearance, picks up full boost. Pardon me, that was No You pick up the full boost looking for the clearance. Speckled Penny back to the side wall. I Don't Give a Bother through midfield. John back on defense for Nova. Looks to clear it back out. Caboose. Ball bounces back towards midfield, but Caboose was able to go up and push it wide. Ability back to Caboose. I Don't Give a Bother intercepts it for Mason C. Looks to put it on target. Hits the post. Just inches away from making it a 3-0 game, but now it looks like we're going to go the other way with Nova. It's Ability in the corner. John looks for that centering feed, but misplays it. It's Speckled Penny looking to go the other way, looking for that final touch near post and in, and it is 3-0 for George Mason C.
That could be the final touch that GMU needed here. Now finding themselves up by 3 goals. There's still about 30 seconds of goal left for Nova to make things happen with 1:27 left on the clock. They need to find 3 goals to equalize. George Mason seeming to pull more and more momentum toward their side, though continuing to rain down those shots, and so far finding 3 goals from them.
Caboose for Nova. Ball was played too high. Back in. Speckled Penny with the save. Shot back down. I Don't Give a Bother with the clearance. Looking for No You. Just misplayed it. The ball bouncing back towards center field. I don't give a bother with a great play to keep it in the offensive end. And now Caboose trying to clear it out. Speckled Penny plays it back in. Back post just wide. 1 minute to go. Speckled Penny now in the corner. Gets looking for that defensive clearance. No U puts it into their offensive corner. Nova has to backtrack. On to defense. Now Speckled Penny side wall. Bounces it back in. Ability will intercept it for Nova. Under 40 seconds to go. Still down by 3. John and Caboose back on defense. Caboose picking up the save. 30 seconds to go. Ability back into the corner. No U back in the defensive end. Gets the clearance. That's on target too. If it stays down on the bounce. Caboose back in time. Gets the save. Gets the long shot off on the clearance. No U turns it aside. Under 10 seconds to go. George Mason C will be able to close this series out in 4 games. Nova made it interesting, but in game 4, it is a 3-0 final score and a 3-1 series win for GMUC over Nova.
Yeah, really close series overall. I felt like Nova was right back-to-back with them every single game, except for game 3 when they absolutely demolished them. Here in game 4, it ended up a little bit GMU's favored as well.